How to become really rich. And there is the key, the really. What is really rich? Well, you know, most people think when you have a lot of money, you're rich. And that is the majority. And when they have it, then they start slowly seeing that is not rich. What is rich? That is the question. And people with a lot of money, they know it because they miss it. Or they get attention, they get a lot of attention, but not for them. It's for their money. You better can be an old woman living in the fields. Here they say in the campo. Yeah, and you have a couple of good neighbors that passing by. They come for you. They come for you, or they come for your cookies, what you make. That's also possible, but they come for you. They come for a nice conversation. And that is social contact. When you have a lot of money, they come for your money. And really all. People, friends, neighbors, institutions, local governments, the country, they all after your money. And every day you feel that, because every day you get all these things like, and text for this, and text for that, and a request for this, and a request for that, and there is no end, and your head goes like, it's, I have a friend, and on Curacao we drink a lot of times in the morning a coffee, and great guy. How crazy he was, and although in business he was not really well known, let's say it nice, but he was a great character. He was a little bit like a boy, and he came from Amsterdam, and we drink coffee in the morning, and while we were sitting there, telephone, yeah, problem here, telephone, problem there. He says, Gerardo, it doesn't stop. Every day I get all these things on my mind. They say, can't you find a person who does that for you? Oh, then they ask me anyway. It doesn't stop. The more you have, the more is on your head. The more people complain, the more people going after this and that, the more you have with regulations and taxes and you name it. They say, well, but you're rich. He said, yeah, but I prefer like you. You're sitting here, you're doing your things on your work, and that's it. And further, you have a happy time. You have a happy time with me. You have a happy time at evening with family and friends. He says, and you have a happy time with me. He said, well, I don't know if that is happy because you're only complaining, but okay. He saw with everything he had also what is really rich. Really rich is that you have a good health. That's number one. Or number one. How you prefer, this or that. I will not use another finger. Number one. It's how, when you are healthy, it's the basic of everything. And when I see how people treat their body, with how much disrespect actually treat your body, that's for me a surprise. It's look like you all take it for granted. You have your body, has to do its job, and that's it. And then you feed it wrong, you manage it wrong, you don't listen to your body, etc., etc. And there it comes. When you listen to your body, when you feed it well, treat it well, when you really have respect for your body, and listen when the body says you're tired, you should rest. The body doesn't tell you that for nothing. I dare to say even When you want something sweet, take it, because your body tells you you need it. You need something salty, take it. Pregnant women know that. Listen to your body. I'm not saying take a kilo sugar, and I'm a sweet kid, okay? I can eat a whole day chocolate. I have no problem with 100 gram, 4 rows of chocolate. That goes like him, and it's gone. And you know why? Because I know it's very healthy for my body also. And I like it. Maybe I like it because my body needs it. And I always say to people, when people start laughing when I do these things, or say these things, look to pregnant women. Look how crazy sometimes pregnant women are when it comes to food. There is a reason for that. It's because the body tells them what it needs and what it's missing and what it wants. The body tells you when you listen. There are a whole bunch of things that the last 100 years we start forgetting things. Basic things that all people knew. We completely disconnected from nature. And nature has everything what we need. And what are the last 2-3 generations do? Standing in line at the pharmacia, yeah, at the, how you say that in English? Drugstore, yeah. You see that they standing in line like it's a supermarket. Oh, I have a pain here, I need something for my ears. Oh, my eyes, they're irritating. Yeah, I need some drops. Yeah, I mean, I can go on. I have pain here, I need pain tablets. I can't sleep. They don't look to why they can't sleep, why they have that pain, why the eyes are red. Yeah, they don't look at it. They only buy medicine. Now, and there you go. And I'm talking about rich. When you take care of the body, and you do it in a natural way, this machine serves you for a long, long time. Really. And it's in modern society, with all the pluses what we have from modern, because I'm not saying that everything from the past is great, okay? Yeah, the average age of people was really low, something like 40. And that raised. But it raised that I say, yes, but are these people happy? Are these people really happy? Are these people rich? And then the people, oh, they have a lot of money. They paid off their mortgage, sold a house. They have a lot of money. Is that rich? I know people who have a lot of money at the bank and they're very unhappy. We all know all these artists, rich and famous and blah, blah, blah. The spotlights are every day on them, and where they go with 40, 50 years. And then you find out, drugs, 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 partying, drinking, 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 drinking. It's a complete abuse of their own body. A complete abuse. So how can you be a rich person, and then I'm talking about a healthy person? All the people know it all. Health is everything. Really everything. They know it. When I switched my ankle and part of the muscles ripped off a piece of the bone, it took me 10 months. And actually in those 10 months I hardly could walk. I bought myself boots, here in Nicaragua, they make you the boots when it's needed. Yeah? And they cost something like, say, $40, made for your foot. And excellent quality, 100% natural materials. And they made me that. And I could get my feet in, because on the top of my feet is a little bit high. Yeah? And I could get my feet in because they made that a little bit more space in the top. So I could, my thick feet, I got it in. And I walked with those boots, slowly but good. Took me 10 months to heal. And you know what happened in that 10 months? Because I walked very slow and very careful, couldn't walk hard, whatever, but I was happy that I could walk, believe me, because I was a moment afraid, like, when this doesn't change, gosh, what do I do? Can't work, nothing, what then? Rich, after 10 months, I was okay. Not my condition. I always can walk 5, 10 kilometers, 20 kilometers. I walk, I never get tired. Never. Well, it took me 1.5 years to get my old condition back again. That I say, and now I walk, and I feel good, and I'm never tired, and I can walk wherever I want, and I always walk. A taxi costs here $1, brings you everywhere in town for $1, okay? But I don't use them because I walk everywhere. 2 miles over there, 2 miles over there, and back every day. I do at least 7, 8, 9 miles walking because I know it feels good. It also gives you a clear mind. And when you eat well and your body is good, your mind is clear and not in the clouds of medicine or in the stress or whatever, that is rich. That is rich. Having a lot of social contacts, what I have, that is rich. And I'm not saying they're all friends, but these are people, when you see them, hello, how are you? Everything good? Joking a little bit, drinking a cup of coffee, and it's simply nice. People know you. It's not like in a big town and we're all rushing to our job, yeah, and running, seeing nobody. Hardly anyone says hello to each other. There are hardly social contacts. The contacts on the work is only about work. It's work, 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 and that's it. Now, we all need a job, right? But there's also a thing. Take a job you like. Don't look to the money. Oh, I make a great salary, but every day I go unhappy to my work. I have examples of that. So many people who talk with me and have a consult session with me, and it's like, nah, for sure, 40% not happy with their work. And then, why don't you try to get a job what you really like? All my life, I worked simply the jobs what I liked. One time I did a job really for the money. And that was I don't know how you call it in English. These are these things what take pallets. And that's a little car, you know, in the front you have that. And it takes a pallet up and okay. I did that 4 months. Why? I needed to finish my study. I was in the last month. I needed money. Didn't have a job. So I took a temporary job. And I took it. And it was the first time that I realized I'm doing a job that I really don't like. I mean, for a day it was nice to sit on that machine and okay, great. But that was it. That was it. So I did it a couple of months and I really like, okay, it's for a couple of months. It's temporary, but that's it. Would not like to do this my whole life. Okay? Now, and this is now what? That is decision making. And a lot of people have problems with decision making, doing the things which are good for you and the people you love. Okay? And that makes you rich. When that balance is good, when you feel good in what you do, treat your body well, eat good, eat natural, don't eat processed food, don't eat fast food. It's so easy, but it's oh so easy to be after the job or pass at the pizzeria and we eat 3 pizzas per week, and then for sure one of these hamburger drugstores, because it's like drugs. It's always sweet and whatever, but it's also with a lot of chemicals. It's even pesticides. That food is simply not good. So what does your body say? I don't like it. I don't feel good. Here you don't feel good. You feel sleepy. You have no energy. You can't concentrate. All about food. It's food. Food is your medicine. Food is giving you a good mood. Food is giving you energy. Food is like, I feel happy, I feel good, I feel great. That is rich. And only that is rich. And all people with money and older people can tell you that that is rich. Because I know way too many people who are even 20 years younger than me. And their body is really, I mean, it's done. It's so abused that the body can't keep up. The immune system can't keep up. The immune system is completely under attack, damaged in a way that almost you can't repair, because they put themselves full with fast food, processed food, medicine. That body is one big bag full with toxins, and the toxins show sometimes a little bit extreme, like you get a cancer or whatever. It's so toxic that the immune system can't handle it anymore, because it works constantly on the highest level, and the immune system needs sometimes also a little bit peace, yeah, and organize again, and there we go again, when it's needed to attack something. That immune system we take for granted. I'm not taking it for granted, but I tell you, 90% takes it for granted, like it's not existing, while it's the most unique thing in the world. That is your immune system. There is nothing comparable to that. There is no computer, not a quantum computer, what can do what your immune system can do. It even creates medicine for your body. But when you abuse it heavily, that it hardly can work, then yes, you get quickly old, you get a lot of problems, you feel bad, you're unhappy, you absolutely don't feel rich. Nope, you don't feel rich. And whatever you have on the bank, but you don't feel it. And I'm looking to the time, it's 18, and I dare to say, what is rich is being healthy and have a lot of friends. That is rich. And keep that in mind and have respect for your body, because that is very important. Respect your body. Work with your body. Conscious. Do that, please. And if you need advice, give me a call. Thank you. Appreciate it. Enjoy your day.